Let's start the program. Japanese Trader Radio Part.040. Today is December 21, 2025, Sunday by Gift and Craft. 1 FX, 1 surveillance, 1 price movement, 1 this week's bid price of the target currency pair, Euro Yen. It was somewhat in a corrective phase, but surged sharply following the BOJ policy rate announcement. 112 this week's bid price movement of all currency pairs. Dollar Yen 155.8 to 157.7 plus 190 pips plus 1.2%. Euro Yen 183.0 to 184.7 plus 170 pips plus 0.9%. Pound Yen 208.3 to 210.9 plus 260 pips plus 1.2%. Euro dollar 1.174 to 1.171 minus 30 pips minus 0.3%. Pound dollar 1.337 to 1.338 plus 10 pips plus 0.1%. Euro pound 0.878 to 0.875 minus 30 pips minus 0.3%. 112 economic indicators. 112 this week's economic indicators. 16th, Tuesday, 22:30 the US non-farm payrolls. The actual is minus 105 kilo. 18th, Thursday, 21, the UK BOE interest rate decision. The actual is 3.75%. 18th, Thursday, 22:15 Euro ECB interest rate decision. The actual is 2.15%. 19th, Friday, 12 Japan BOJ interest rate decision. The actual is 0.75%. 1122 next week's economic indicators. 23rd, Tuesday, 22:30 the US GDP growth rate QOQ second est. Previous 3.8%, forecast 3.2%. 23rd, Tuesday, 22:30 the US Durable Goods Orders MOM. Previous 0.5%, forecast 0.4%. 113 this week's news and events. The yen prompted after the BOJ didn't clearly indicate future interest rate hike, although Finance Minister Katayama made remarks to curb the yen's decline. They had little effect. 114 next week's FX trading strategy and tactics. The weakest currency was the yen. Surprisingly, the strongest currency was the US dollar. While being cautious of currency interventions, I think that following the trend of a stronger US dollar is a reasonable strategy. Of course, I'll carefully manage my current Euro-Yen position. 1-2 order. Number 14 new order. Target currency pair Euro-Yen. Decision of gaze sell. Based on fundamental analysis, the Euro's rise due to no rate cuts has run its course. Based on technical analysis, Elliott wave 5th has ended and there is a sharp decline, so even if it's a corrective wave, the drop is expected to be deep. Basis of price for new order 182.038. The range on the 5-minute chart. Basis of the stop order for settlement 182.250 above the double top on the 5-minute chart. Basis of the limit order for settlement 181.700 Bollinger minus second sigma touch on the 1-hour chart. If the premise of the euro being the strongest currency hasn't collapsed, it could simply be a sharp corrective drop. With ECB interest rate decision approaching this week, I think a strategy of selling on sharp declines, assuming early settlement, is reasonable. Number 14, Vertification. I ignored Dow theory, which states that trends leave clear signs before reversing. Even when my margin is low, I must patiently wait for my advantage. Number 15 new order. Euro yen buy. Expectations of interest rate hikes due to the stable economy in the Eurozone. A strong uptrend. Basis of price for new order 184.199. Basis of the stop order for settlement 183.850 around the MA20 on the 5-minute chart. Basis of the limit order for settlement 185.000. Round price. It has already gained 100 pips and there is a high possibility of a corrective pullback. After the BOJ governor's announcement, yen selling moves often fluctuate by around 200 pips. 2. Stock 21 Surveillance 212 Holding Brand Surveillance 6027 弁護士.com 3095 3040 3020 2984 2994 99F Softbank Group Monday 16,830 2-3 order selling 9984 Softbank Group based on an article by Obata Seki published in the December 13th edition of the Toyo Keizai Shimbun online newspaper. I changed my valuation of AI companies. According to the article, AI companies are not profitable. The reasons for this are 1. The excitement is unique but there is no clear business model. 2. Because AI is real, there will be excessive competition and no first mover advantage. 3. There is a high possibility that government intervention will limit corporate profits. Recently, there have been many instances of selling due to the keyword AI over investment concerns, but I believe that the Obata report is the one that clearly articulates the details of the AI over investment concerns expressed by market participants. The premise for long-term investment has collapsed. I will immediately sell off my positions. 3. Others 3-1. I'm not good. I made a mistake at work. I was making profit from stock trading, but I lost most of my profits by being greedy and changing my way of thinking. I must continue working and investing with a calm mind. I must continue to learn. I must not allow losses to occur without learning. I must not rush. I saw a video of a forex trader who said that you shouldn't real trade unless you can confirm the superiority of your method through 10 to 20 years of testing. He said that he was a coward. I agree with him. I decided not to add margin to my FX trading, which I had been considering. If I have the skills now, I can just increase them through trading instead of depositing money. That's it. 3-2. Impression from Obata Report. I will quote what I learned from Obata Report. All financial investments are based on expectations, regardless of whether they can be realized or not. The common saying in the stock market is buy the rumor, sell the fact. But the fact, in this case, is not actual fact. It means buying on expectations for the future, selling when those expectations are realized. If expectations are not met, the stock price will plummet. Even if expectations are met, the stock price will sell off as all the information has been released. If the stock price rises further, it is not because the facts significantly exceed expectations, but because expectations of exceeding expectations continue to grow, regardless of whether they are true or not. Thank you for listening. Bye!